Hi, my name is Marta, and this is Hugo, and I am an independent artist in Nashville, Tennessee. I make music that I would describe as cinematic folk pop. We are going to take you through a typical release week. This week I released my EP called Loveliness Made Damned, and a whole lot of work went into it behind the scenes, both in the week of release and in years prior, so I kind of want to take you through what that process looked like. I am a big believer in prep. I like to prep everything so that the week of release, basically all I have to worry about is the actual music coming out and like updating my social media. For this EP specifically, I started recording and batch creating content like a year prior. So I picked like 3 videos that I would film each week, and I would film those, and then once I had filmed all of the content that I needed, I started editing all of it. And so I just giving myself that timeline really helped because I do work 40 hours a week, so I have to find time to kind of fit it all in and organize it so that I'm not letting anything slip through the cracks. Most of the work takes place on like Thursday night, right as stuff is releasing. On Monday, I prepped everything that I would need for the show. So I made sure that the merch was put together, any like print files that I needed, set lists, posters, signs, things like that. Tuesday, I went ahead and made sure that the website was updated. I didn't publish the website, but I went ahead and just updated it. Wednesday was a busy work day, so I did not do anything. And then Thursday, I have a little checklist that I like to go through on release night. I stay up until the song is out just so that I can double check that everything is on streaming the way it needs to be. Once it's out on streaming, I update all of my bio links, I publish the website changes. I also create any like out now graphics, and then I prep any like communication that the song is out. So if that's email list, text list, I go ahead and prep all of that. So let me show you a couple of things that I've been prepping for the show and what the release week space looks like. This is kind of my rehearsal space. We are going to be using a loop pedal for the show, so I have all of this just sort of set up in the guest room so that I can practice whenever I need to. For the show, I thought it would be really cute to hand everyone flowers with a little thank you note, so I went ahead and made all of these little flower things in here. So for the merch, I have one of the songs on the EP is called A Letter, and I was like, okay, I'm trying to think of some creative merch that I could make that's not going to cost me a lot, but that's also going to be like thoughtful and something that people will want to buy. And so I thought, what if I write letters? So basically I just took the lyrics from the songs and I hand wrote all of these little quote-unquote letters so that people can buy their favorite song. Okay, this is one of my favorite things. I wanted to make a photo booth. I have this frame from a past photo shoot for a past album, and I decided to like decorate it with some flowers, and so now we're gonna set it up so that everybody that wants to take pictures gets to be a portrait. I think that's so fun! A little bit about the project, Loveliness Made Damned. I wrote it because my ex and I, at the time when we were still together, were going through this period of turbulence where I think we could both kind of tell that things weren't gonna work out, but we so desperately wanted them to work out. This whole project has been crazy healing, and I'm so excited to finally be able to share it with everyone. So a lot of the times I get asked, how long does this take? This project has been in the works for 3 years. I wrote A Garden, which was the first single on the EP, in October of 2021. And so basically with that, I wrote A Garden, and then after that, I wrote A Prayer, and shortly after that, I wrote A Ghost. And I realized I wanted them to be kind of their own little piece. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. How do I bring this to life? And Hugo, do not touch the flowers. The cat has joined us because he was messing with the flowers. I contacted Mitch, who is a producer that I've worked with in the past for another project, and Jude. He lives in New York. He is an amazing artist and musician and producer himself. After that, we sent it to Foster Farrell for mixing and True East Mastering for mastering. Once I was hearing the way that these were really coming to life, I was like, we have to do music videos. I contacted David, who was one of the people that worked on my very first music video, Forget What They See. And so we met, and I was like, hey, here's my complete shoestring budget. And then it got worse because David, and this is David's fault, was like, what if we take your shoestring budget and we spend even more of it and go up to Washington State? So we went up to Washington State. It is so beautiful to be in such an amazing, spectacular place where nature is just dwarfing you, and realizing that all of your pain and all of your heartbreak have brought you to this moment where you get to create beautiful art in beautiful places with beautiful people. Hello! Okay, it's show day. It is 3:18 p.m., but I'm gonna get there at 4:30. So we're just gonna get ready now. We're gonna go, and everyone's gonna get there at 6, and it's gonna be a great time. Hello! Welcome to show day. This is the good outfits, because I couldn't decide on one, so I decided costume change. But this I got at a street market, and then this corset was on sale, because don't ever buy anything full price. Then this I thrifted. I love it so much. And that's gonna be for the performance. This is gonna be for the visual album screening. It was worth it just to see you one more day. Let my bones sink down. It's like if that's even